Hey guys, it's your girl, me, Ashanti, and I'm back with another video. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be talking about something that I feel like a lot of natural hair influencers don't really talk about on YouTube and stuff like that. So while I take my hair out, I want to just talk about some stuff that I just feel like should be talked about more, such as breakage, tension bumps, dandruff, flakes, dry scalp. So when I talk about breakage, I'm really talking about like protective styles and stuff like that. Like, yes, we always say low manipulation and protective styles help, but sometimes you have to pay attention to the types of protective styles that you're doing, because they might be doing you more harm than they're doing you anything more. So you may feel like your hair is growing, but your ends are breaking off, meaning you're not retaining length. You're basically wasting your time. You're trying to take steps forward, but you're actually taking 10 steps backwards. A big example of that is locks. Like, not these kind of locks. I did this method because my hair isn't actually wrapped inside of the locks. So I've seen a lot of people get locks, and I've had locks before, and when I took them out, my ends were like super dry. And that's because when people do locks, I did my locks, I'm not talking about anybody, but when people do locks, they don't braid your hair all the way down. And when you don't braid your hair all the way down, your ends are being very exposed. This rough hair that's on here, and it's just being exposed where it's not protected by anything. So even though you're wrapping it by the hair, that doesn't mean it's protecting it, because underneath that hair and in between that hair, it's dry in there and your ends are breaking off. So you're not even getting any benefits from doing some protective styles. Along with that, some protective styles, even with this, I did this method so my ends wouldn't be dry. But when I braided my hair all the way down, I went back up and pulled the braids up and crocheted them through. So it caused a lot of tension up in here, which you can see some of my hair has come out. But there's a lot of bumps on the back of my scalp because of the tension back there, which that also happens in regular hairstyles like slick backs. You know, when you slick your hair back, that hair that you slick back at the bottom is really tight in that low ponytail, which is another reason why you shouldn't wear slick backs so often. That's another way to protect the style. You have to pay attention to the styles that you are getting, because they can cause bumps and blisters on your hair. And I've also heard another thing, I'm talking about locks again, but even braids, box braids and stuff like that, sometimes if they're too tight, they literally cause bumps and stuff on your hair, and it hurts for days until your hair loosens up out of it. You shouldn't have to go through pain for a few days. That's not how that works. People are getting hairstyles and just beauty is pain, but no, because now your hair not growing. You don't know why. It's because you done pulled your hair out in the back, or caused those follicles to be inflamed, and now your hair is not growing. You definitely have to pay attention to the style that you're choosing, or take into consideration, make sure you talk to your stylist. If you're getting locks, let them know that you want to get your hair braided all the way down so your ends aren't hanging out, or ask them to apply oil to your ends before they tuck them in. I wanted to show y'all because my hair wasn't braided all the way down in these braids. You can see it's a little bit of hair hanging out, and you can see that my ends are a little bit brittle. So that's another thing. When you do mini braids or mini twists and stuff like that, you have to make sure your hair is braided all the way down, and make sure you put oil on, because you know it gets a little uneven at the end of the braids or the twist, so you can't really, you know, get it braided tight in there and fully sealed. Like, when you get to this part of the braid, you don't really want to keep braiding, but you want to just try your best to keep braiding all the way to the end, and make sure you're putting oil on the ends, because if not, it's gonna be dry. But I do want y'all to take something from this. I do want you to know that there are protective styles that are actually protective, and things are different for different people. So some people may not receive breakage from certain styles, but I'm just saying you just gotta pay attention to some stuff, because you may not even realize that your hair is breaking on the ends, and you're just wondering why your hair doesn't seem longer when you have so much new growth. And that's exactly why. And I think you should also watch my video that I talk about natural hair growth retention tips. I'll link it down in the description. But that video discusses how to help you retain moisture and things like that, which will help you with growth. The best protective style I've ever had was knotless braids. I had some knotless braids done maybe twice by Mia's Magical Touch on Instagram. I love them. The parts was like so crispy. And they lasted for a whole month. And I don't even like keeping styles in for a month, but I actually kept it in for a month. I've always wanted to get some locks, but after like seeing so many people's stories on how that happened, and then when I did my own ones, how my ends were, I just don't think I'll actually get them. I really want some super long ones, like 32 inches. Those are so cute. I'm not even gonna risk it because I'm trying to get my hair to grow more. I'm doing a really bad job on retaining my length, which I have to pay attention to more, which I will, because at school it's kind of hard for me because I can't do steam treatments. But I'm about to get me a little steamer for school. I'm gonna start doing more deep conditioners when I'm at school with the steamer, because that'll help me retain my length. And my black roots, that is on my growth for a year. I think my hair is the same length, so that means I'm not retaining my length that well. So, okay guys, this is all my braids out. It's cute. I'm actually about to wash my hair, and I'm not gonna show y'all because I literally hate washing my hair videos. I'm gonna be using the products from my natural hair care line, Main Nutrients. This is our Mango Moisturizing Shampoo and the Mango Moisturizing Conditioner. It comes together in a set. I'll be putting a link down in the description. I'll also be using the detangling brush set, which comes with silicone, scalp massager, a comb, and a detangling brush. So you guys should definitely look into that. I love this set because even with my scalp being super dry and flaky and it's kind of tender, I could still use this on my scalp and it's super smooth. It feels so good just on your scalp. Using this scalp massager increases blood flow to your scalp, which will help with hair growth. So you need to look into getting a little scalp massager. The link to mine will be in the description. Now I'm going to be using the extra strength growth oil. I'm going to apply the Main Nutrients conditioner, and I'm going to add a few drops of the extra strength growth oil. So guys, I kind of messed up my words right here, but basically I was saying when I get in the shower, first I want to wash my hair, and then I'm going to add the conditioner and the drops of the oil while I'm bathing my body. That way the steam will be getting into my hair, and it's basically acting as a steam treatment, using moisture heat to open up the hair follicle and lift the cuticle on the hair shaft to allow the conditioner and treatment to penetrate each strand. So that's going to be adding moisture to my scalp and my hair strands. And that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys learned a lot and took some notes about protective styling. Found the stuff that I talked about in this video very useful. I really hope this helps you. Make sure you shop my natural hair care line, Main Nutrients. You can also follow us on Instagram where we post daily tips, and we also post games on our stories. Have something engaging and fun for the customers. So just make sure you go check that out for me. I would really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.